Hello everyone and welcome back to Bulldog Weekly. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Chris.
On this week's episode of Bulldog Weekly, we'll be checking in on Art Club, viewing a special interview with the winners of the Enigma, and viewing one of our entries for a traveling film festival.
But before we get into all of that, here's Mr. Devoll with the week ahead and Bill Tilden with sports.
Hello everybody, it's the Rundown. It's Sunday, April 24th, and we are on the eve of a return from vacation. Tomorrow we are back and we are at the last week of April. Before vacation, we met with seniors to talk about the finish line. It's going to be fast. The month of May goes so fast, so let's enjoy the remainder of April. Monday's the 25th. It's day 2 in our calendar, and we are going to be giving out report cards this week. So look for report cards to be distributed in Bulldog Block that Monday. Tuesday is day 3, and what we have is Ames web testing for grades 9, 10, and 11. That'll be done in their directed studies, so bring your Chromebooks. Wednesday is the 27th, it's day 4. We'll do more of our Ames web testing. In the evening, we have school committee at 6:30. Thursday is day 5, it's the 28th. Kind of a slow day, nothing special happening. We don't need special things to happen, that's okay. Friday's the 29th, day 6, end of the week, last Friday in April. When we get back, we're into May, and like I said, it goes fast. For up to the minute sports schedules with rainouts and whatnot, check the Arbiter Live app. Have a good one, everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Devoll. Busy week in sports, but first off, a big thank you, congratulations to Maggie Bajoli for signing her letter of intent to Sacred Heart for track and field. That was the big news yesterday. I think the office was pretty full with a lot of excited people with that announcement. Let's see, girls tennis, very tight game. Yesterday, they dropped a close one, 2-3 versus Fairhaven. They're going to try to bounce back against Wareham today if the courts dry out. Boys tennis won 3-2 over Fairhaven yesterday, and they are hosting Wareham today. That'll be their first game home. Girls lacrosse, Cape Cod Academy, 16-15 with a win. Doesn't get any closer than that. That'll get us ready for the tournament. They're going to be at Seekonk on Friday. What else do we have going on? Boys lacrosse has been off this week, but they will be hosting Seekonk on Friday. That's a 4 p.m. game. Track had 2 exciting wins last week over Aponequid, both boys and girls with very convincing wins to start their season. And they are headed out to New Bedford Voc on Thursday, 4:14. Baseball went 9 innings. Usually it's a 7-inning game. Went 9 last night to beat Bourne 4-3. They're going to be at UMass Dartmouth against Dartmouth on Thursday, and softball is at Dartmouth on Wednesday. So they haven't had anything going on this week. Next week is vacation week. Should be exciting. We've got games all week. Hope to catch up with you in a couple weeks. Back to the Bulldog crew. Thanks for all you do.
Thanks for that informative update.
Up first this week, Lobby will be giving us the inside scoop at Art Club. Let's see what they have to say.
I'm Mrs. Butler. I teach different art classes, Art 1, Visual Design, Drawing and Painting, AP Art, and Honors Art 3.
I'm Mrs. Mogilnicki, and I teach Ceramics 1, Ceramics 2, Photography, Art History, and Art 2.
Art Club is somewhere it's very welcoming, and it's somewhere you can express yourself, and if you can't, if you need to finish something from a project from your art class, you can finish it in Art Club.
It's a place where I can express my emotions in colors in what we do, like in painting, drawings, and making things.
Ms. Mogilnicki came in 2009 and started Art Club at that time. I think this is my 6th year here, and before I arrived, it was already going. So,
2009, and I don't think there was an art club before that. There might have been.
This is my first year, and yes, I enjoy it very much.
I've been doing Art Club for about a term. Yeah, it is something I enjoy.
yes. I feel like one of my favorite parts about the club is seeing students in a more relaxed atmosphere and seeing students that I might not know from class.
Oh, I love how we like communicate with each other, and like when we do things together as a group. In a way, I love that part of it.
Wednesdays from 2:10 to 3:30, depends on what's going on.
I like to sketch because I'm not very good at it, but like I like doing it here because I can get better at it.
For a while, it was coloring, and then I went switched to sketching and drawing. And currently, I love working with clay.
Please come.
Yeah, just drop by,
And
check it out.
you don't have to come every meeting. Just come whenever it fits your schedule.
And there's no fee. It's free. You don't have to feel like you're good at art to come and just
Yes.
play in the materials and be creative.
That club looks like so much fun. Everyone's so talented.
Up next is the interview with the winners of my scavenger hunt, the Enigma. See you after this. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Enigma Revealed segment. After 24 days, countless hours, I am finally here with the winning team. Could you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Wheeler, and these are my angels.
Fantastic. So, 24 days later, 30 steps, a crazy amount of puzzles. How do you feel? How do you feel now that you've won?
Mad.
Mad. Relaxed.
Happy.
More calm.
Yeah.
Lots of tears during those 24 days.
Yeah.
Released all my stress. It's gone now.
Hey,
Lots
it
of
gave you
hatred for
something to
you.
do.
Yes.
It gave you something to
It
do.
really
though.
did, actually.
I feel
Feels
like
time.
a piece of my life is missing. It's gone.
What would you say was the hardest puzzle out of the 30?
So many buses.
I agree. It just took forever.
What about it was?
Well, the thing is with us is that we saw one thing and we're like, we're gonna do it. So me and Sabrina ended up at a bank by Cumbies at 9:30 at night, walking around
In the snow.
in all black.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
delinquents, you know.
We got some looks, but it was okay
Yeah.
in the end.
Very nice, very nice. What was the easiest one?
The Knights of Columbus, because we got the clue from Washburn. I opened it on my phone. I saw Knights, and I start driving. And then I found it, and Tyler was like, "Oh shucks," because I found the clue so fast.
It was very impressive. How much, like, if you had to put a number on it, how many hours do you think you spent on the Enigma?
Too many.
Thousands.
Yeah, a lot.
I'd say at least 36.
I'd
Actually,
say
no.
thousands.
36.
Definitely
At least
more.
100.
Yeah.
Because one
At
of the
least
clues took
100.
like 6 to 8 hours to do.
Yeah, we spent 6 to 8 hours in.
I feel like we actually spent a whole day on one of the clues.
Yeah, we did.
Like, if
So-
you count the time I was dreaming about it, then definitely hundreds.
Yeah. Well, I'd say 200,
200.
give or take.
200. Okay. So who, like, within the team, what would you say your roles were?
I was like the math person. I did all the math. I did all like anything that caused actual logistical thinking.
I would say I was the one who kind of took one thing and ran with it, and I was right 75% of the time. I was good at looking at things and figuring it out easily, depending on the thing, of course.
You were just
Brie was
there.
a good
I was
support
there.
system.
I supported as much as physically possible. Sometimes I'd help, but
She would support, but also be like, guys, I want to quit.
I did. I was very upset consistently.
Well, Brie did figure out that the bus one, like the so many, was supposed to be Polly, which I would have never thought of, and Wheeler wouldn't have either. So
Yeah.
So what would you say, like at the start of the Enigma, like going into it before you had even solved any puzzles, what were you expecting versus what it ended up being, I guess?
I was expecting more calm.
I was expecting less threats from other teams.
There was a lot of
That is
threats.
true. They're like behind the scenes, so the teams that like actually ended up sort of fulfilling it, there was a lot of just crazy espionage happening right in the middle, because when I designed it, step 15 is like difficulty sort of peaked and plateaued out. I don't think it got harder. Like Polybius and step 15 were sort of the really hard ones that I designed. The last one was only hard because you had to have known and kept notes on everything else, which you guys did.
There was like 3 Google Docs of notes.
There was.
That is impressive.
None of them were like, oh, I'm also mad about the cipher. Like I wasn't expecting there to be a little man at the end of the page. And then I especially wasn't expecting there to be a little man that meant nothing.
So behind the little man thing, it was really funny because I made a little man on one of them because I thought it was adorable. And then the team started reaching the ones that had the little man. It was like the first one or whatever. And then they were like, everyone was like, it has to mean something. And then I added little men to all of the other ones. So that wasn't there initially. I just added them after the fact.
Yeah, Bree was really hyper fixated on, I think the first one, the little man, guys, it has to mean something.
I tend to do that a lot.
Well, you guys were also like, you guys did have a tendency, like as much time as you put in, you'd have a tendency to pick an idea and run with it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Like Sabrina almost baked me a cake.
I think we all almost did.
And Sabrina also waited a full day
Okay.
on Simon Says.
I didn't know that it was a snake game. Like, how was I supposed to know? It said to email Simon. So I emailed Simon.
Yeah, and then it said wait for a response without Simon Says before it. No, it was a whole thing. So who do you say was your biggest competitor?
Jack.
Yeah.
He would just threaten us.
Yeah. I mean, like, actual competition-wise, Aiden.
Oh, he was, he
But,
was
like,
behind us.
Attitude-wise, Jack.
Jack did have the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack wanted to be the first 2-time winner of it.
I think the thing with Aiden is he was ahead of us. No, right behind us in the beginning. But then near the end, Jack was like right up our butts.
I mean, Jack finished like probably an hour or two after you guys.
I thought you were going to say before and that we didn't really win.
Surprise! He leaps out of the curtain. Yeah. No, I think like on my end, because I don't get a whole lot out of this, right? Like
You definitely do. You get some sort of god complex out of this.
Well,
There's a gratification quality.
there's something very satisfying about like making a puzzle and then watching people struggle through it, but also like watching you guys succeed for each puzzle was very fulfilling, I think, on my end. So like I get that out of it in designing this whole elaborate thing, and the showmanship of it I do.
You
I
just
do
like seeing Sabrina cry in her car when we're trying to figure so many buses out.
So many buses was so hard.
Ugh. What other can you think of any other notable steps along the way that like either gave you trouble or were just fun?
I think the one to get to Washburn, it was the cake one, was fun because me and Sabrina wrote down all the words on a piece of paper and we're like, Ashburn?
Yeah,
What is
the W.
Ashburn? But then we figured out it was Washburn, and we both very much got there in a quick amount of time. And the last one was memorable. I was not there for the last one.
Oh, that one was...
The last one was especially memorable because Wheeler went missing
Yeah.
for 10 hours while we were doing it.
Quite, yeah.
And we would call them and they would not answer.
I did not receive any
Okay.
calls. I received many texts. Wheeler, where are you? Wheeler, help us, please. I was getting sushi, actually.
The last one, for those that don't know, was entitled Namesake. I'm sure I'll edit some like stuff of it in post. And it was essentially using parts of the rest of the scavenger hunt. You had to fill in parts of the Enigma cipher, which is one of the most complex ciphers in the thing, and it is the name of this whole event. So I thought it was very fitting for my last high school Enigma to just sort of wrap everything up in a nice bow. So once you figured out that it was the Enigma cipher and like start put together stuff, I don't think it was deliberately very hard.
Well, we figured out that it was the Enigma cipher within like 20 seconds of opening it. Like,
Yeah.
we opened the website, Bree goes, yeah, this is the Enigma cipher. I was like, that's cool. And then spent 6 more hours trying to fill in said Enigma cipher.
Well, I feel like we also knew it was the Enigma cipher because in the beginning, when we were doing the Porta cipher, we were looking up different types of ciphers, and then Enigma cipher was one of them. So we figured it would have to be one of them, would be Enigma.
That is the thing about the Enigma, is that it teaches you about all of the other ciphers because you just trial and error through every single one of them. So
I feel like I was there for part of the last one, though.
You were there for the one before the last one when you dragged me to the middle of Rochester.
Oh, yeah.
We were down the road from the actual place, like 2 minutes away, and we just sat in a field. And we were like, it's not here.
all right. So one last bit before I have some gifts for you guys. Some quiz time on
I'm gonna fail.
stuff from the Enigma. How much do you remember?
I don't.
What's the password?
It's the math equation one with lots of numbers. Doesn't it have a
Well,
4
yeah,
in it?
but
It has a
Starts
4.
with 4.
It has like, it's
408.
No.
Four, it has a 7
it's like
too.
4207 or something like that.
I believe it's 4332.
He doesn't even
That
have a
is so
password.
true.
What's the name of the dinosaur?
Juicy.
Juicy Couture.
How many popsicles are in the fridge?
8.
Who was the first winner of the Enigma?
Sam Harris.
What was the first location?
Nuts Point.
Oh yeah, it was nice.
What was the last location?
There
was no
Well,
location.
Last
per
actual
se.
location.
Okay.
The police station, right?
What?
Or no.
No, the golf
was
course.
That's not a police station. That's what I was thinking of.
Yes, it was Rochester Golf. All right.
I was thinking about how you told me the police were coming.
Oh yeah. No, because they could have
You're
gone.
like, I have to.
I have medals.
Ooh.
How exciting.
They're crunchy.
I 3D printed them, so
Aww.
they're not crazy, but
Oh, I'm gonna keep this forever.
Look how cute.
Can I put it on?
I can't put it on. My head's big.
I have a bigger head than you. Did you spray paint these recently?
oh, and Brie broke hers.
What?
Well,
Guys,
thank you for playing my game. Congratulations to Wheeler's Angels. I'll probably do another one of these in college, but
please don't.
great job to all of you.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. I'll see you back in the studio. Thanks again to all those who took part in the Enigma.
Last up this week is our entry into the Traveling Film Festival hosted by Fairhaven. We'll roll that now.
Guys, I got a brand new pet for the office. Check it out.
What is that?
Is that a chihuahua?
If it was like inside out.
Guys, come on, be nice. I got it on clearance.
No, I didn't sign up for that.
Get it! All right, Bobby, cover the door. Gotcha.
What's the password?
I mean, it's got nowhere to go. no.
Good morning, Blue Devils. Today is Tuesday, March 29th. Make sure to buy your tickets for the play Into the Woods. Showings will be premiered from March 29th to April 3rd.
Don't forget about your prom tickets. Buy them at lunch.
Breaking news! There's a mysterious creature on the loose!
Oh, gee, look, there it is.
Oh my gosh, there it is! What? Ah! Run! Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it!
It's right there. Get him.
that? Brooke, look at this. Is that a dog? Is that like a rat? What is it? Why does it look like that? I don't think it's a rat. Oh my god, what are those legs, bro?
Hey, this is ORR, right? So we actually have that mysterious monster that went loose. Well, we had it. Let me let you go.
Get that thing out of here!
What is that?
What the heck?
What?
How does it feel like that?
Touch it. Get away. Oh my gosh.
No, we need to see this guy.
We got it.
That was so much fun to make.
Teachers and students, if you have anything you want filmed or shown here at Bulldog Weekly, be sure to let us know at the ORC TV station.
Be sure to check out our Vimeo and social media pages for everything we film here at ORC TV. We film sports games, town meetings, school events, and so much more.
Well, that wraps up this episode of Bulldog Weekly. Until next time, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Chris.
And this has been Bulldog Weekly.